Pay me, pay me, pay me my silver now. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my silver now. For those of you just joining us, I just went through a very long conversation about this interview, like an hour and a half. For the private room members, go to roadtoruda.com about an interview that Andy Schectman did with Dr. Judy Shelton. Amazing human being, amazing mind. Some of the things I absolutely agree with, and she confirmed a lot of the Road to Ruda stuff when it comes to what's going on behind the scenes of our monetary system. There's certain things she also said that I don't think will be able to work. So go check that out on the private road at roadtoruda.com. Right now, we are giving away, for private road members, we're giving away 5 Theta, 50 T-Fuel, and 500 T-Drop, all loaded on a paper wallet. Loaded on a paper wallet, that's as good as having physical in your own possession. That's physical crypto right here. Because, why do I say that? Because there's no third party. The system can collapse. You still got this. You're still on that blockchain. When the system comes up again, you'll be fine. But physical metal also. Silver and crypto's my favorite. Crypto by far is Theta. And Theta Fuel even better than Theta right now, but that'll swap back and forth. But Theta Fuel is undervalued, in my opinion, compared to Theta. Theta is the governance token of the Theta ecosystem, whereas Theta Fuel, that's the money. That's the juice that fuels the system that people using AI will be scrambling to get T-Fuel. And we'll see how it goes. Anyway, we're going to start with this. End of year selling, obviously, painting the tape, obviously, the banks have to show something. They got to cover shit. Obviously, everything getting slammed at the end of the year is obvious, because you show your losses and your gains, and what can you book, and it's going to be a great 2025 if the system holds together, which is 50-50 chance in just the January part. Again, we can see the easy, obvious slams, but we are at the time when India is loading up. Again, a slam well below the 200-day moving average. I believe that in December, because it's been below the 100-day and the 200-day, we will see India finish off the year, I think, with 50 to 80 million ounces just in December. Physical silver taken off the markets and put into India. They might be buying it now and it won't trickle in until January, but that would put India above the all-time high. The all-time high for imports, physical silver in India was 300 million ounces. I believe we're going to get right there, probably over it, considering some will be delivered. It'll be bought in 2024, but delivered in 2025. This is a game that the bankers have lost. This is what a losing scenario looks like. They continue to naked short and try to slam the price down to cover, but nobody's willing to give up their longs anymore. The game is over. We all know the game, Jamie Dimon. We all know the game, HSBC. We all know the game, Bank of America. We all know the game, Jerome Powell. We all know the game, Janet Yellen. The silver game is obvious to anyone with half a brain. You don't need a full brain. And India clearly is laughing. China is laughing. Russia even announced they're buying silver for their reserves. There's not enough silver for Russia. There's not enough. There's not enough silver for anything we do. We're going to do 400 million ounces in silver used in solar panels this year. This is the end game. Will the end game end with silver at minus $40 like they did with oil? Remember, this is COMEX contracts. These are derivatives created in the early 1970s by Alan Greenspan's computer programs. That's it. That's all that's trading on every single market out there. So yes, they can click a mouse and put the price of silver to minus $40 like they did with oil and then shut down the markets. That's how criminal these people are. But how much physical will it cost them? And my take is there's a hell of a lot flying out just when you go below the 200-day moving average, which is where we are right now. We saw it back in August and in September, and then we saw it really at the beginning of the year when it was under the 200-day moving average. This is I mean, in February, they did what, 70 million ounces into India? My guess, another 70 gone. 70 million in a month. So we will see when the numbers come out in mid-January. Again, because a lot of this happened, it went under the moving averages middle of the month. So yeah, we're going to see most of it, other than what's happening right now, which is, I mean, why not get, hey, India, hey, Russia, hey, China. I know you all listen to the Road to Ruta. Why not go out there and just take whatever they can get you? You got the money. You create that money out of thin air. Why would you be without silver, the most important industrial asset in human history? By far. There's not much that silver doesn't go into these days. And we are literally running out. The world is running out of silver. Let's just say, optimistically, there's 3 billion ounces that can be bought because all the ETF silver's there. JP Morgan has every ounce they say they have, which is bullshit. And let's say there's 3 billion ounces out there. So 3 billion times $30. What's that, 90 billion? I'm not saying I could come up with 90 billion to buy all the silver. You know the price won't go up. But somebody can. Warren Buffett surely can. Maybe he's already done it. Elon Musk surely can. Can he raise $90 billion? Absolutely. Buy every ounce of silver. Elon Musk's company will go under without ample supply of silver. Yeah. You don't think Teslas use massive amounts of silver? They do. They even admit like 2 to 3, but it's probably 5, 6, 7, 8 ounces per Tesla, depending on the size of the Tesla. This game is not long for this world, my friends. But hey, what's my advice? Get your medal. Get it in your own possession. Sit in your lawn chair. Watch the game. All right. As far as nothing, by the way, nothing much happened at the end of December. Now, this is the Harvey Oregon blog. It tracks the exchange for physical, EFP. So COMEX is the futures and options market in the United States. The LBMA is supposed to be delivering real metal. It's bullshit, but the way to get real metal, and it comes closer to India, I don't know where they're getting it. Truthfully, I think they're getting a lot of it from China. But there's so many secrets in this world. On December 15th, we had about 100 million ounces. I'm like, holy crap, it's going to be well over 200 million ounces of exchange for physical that's taking delivery in London. That stopped. It literally stopped, and it's going to be 130 million ounces will be delivered that way, which is still a lot. And oh, by the way, the criminals on the COMEX really had to fork it out this month at about 46 million ounces, 9,000 contracts. 46 million ounces of physical silver were delivered on the COMEX. You think, oh my God, that's such a big number. No, they used to do 80. But if you add that to the 130, so that gives you 180 million ounces for December. And then you look at what India's doing. I'm saying they're taking 70. And Russia's probably taking 50 or 60 million ounces. China's taking a big chunk of that too. This is the end game. I mean, we are very close to a point. And remember, I said the good guys and the bad guys want the system to be destroyed. The good guys want it destroyed because they want to take out the bad guys. And they want to get rid of this massive debt and the derivative meltdown. The bad guys want to destroy the system and take control of us because they're losing control. And it all comes down to what happens after the crash. I've been screaming this for a long time. What happens after the crash? So you got the good guys and the bad guys want the system to crash. Question is, what's the new system after that? Who will be in charge and who will be taken out? I think the good guys will take over. I think we'll go back to gold and silver standard. Cryptos will be much like the Judy Shelton interview from Andy Scheckman. Go Private Row, go check that out. Amazing discussion. All right. So that's what we have. This puts us over, I think it's one of the largest years ever. I think it's over I did the calculation a couple days ago, 1.4 billion with a B ounces of exchange for physical, meaning contracts bought on COMEX sent over to the LBMA for delivery. I think it's the largest year ever, 1.4 billion ounces. Yeah, this game is over, my friends. Let's talk briefly about cryptos. A lot of loss taking in cryptos, meaning people had gains from Bitcoin and other things, and they're like, okay, if I sell my losses, I can cover some of my gains. A lot of that shit goes on at the end of the year. Again, amazing time to pick up as much Theta as you can, and even better is the T-Fuel, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I mean, it's like 35 to 1 right now, which is ridiculous. I think it'll narrow down less than 10 to 1 when people start finding out about Theta, and Theta will be on a U.S. exchange next year. If the system holds together, Theta will be on a U.S. exchange next year, which is shocking that it's not on now. Shocking. This should be the number one crypto. It is the number one best use case on the planet of any crypto. Right now you don't need Bitcoin or Litecoin because you have other currencies out there. And for the rest of humanity, Bitcoin and Litecoin and any of the cryptocurrencies will compete against gold and silver. Might not compete against fiat currencies if the system falls down, but it will compete against gold and silver. But right now, Bitcoin and Litecoin are competing against all currencies. And that's great. It's excellent to have something else. Theta, on the other end, is going to change the world. It's going to allow expansion of broadband, allow expansion of the what's it called? The edge nodes. They expand broadband. They expand hard drive capacity, storage, cloud storage. That's it, cloud storage. Expand cloud storage amazingly through the edge network. Yes, Theta is working with Google. Google, Amazon, and Microsoft are the three large cloud storage deliverers. And we all use the cloud. Come on, admit it. Everybody in some way probably uses the cloud. The cloud is running out of room with AI. There's just no room left. They either build massive facilities 10 times the size they are now, and they're already massive, and continue adding hardware, and if Taiwan goes, forget about it. Or you share what's available, and that's what Theta Labs invented, a way to share open, available, like you're watching this on some kind of electronic device. There is extra hard drive capacity on your device right now. What would it be like to share part of that extra capacity? Oh my God, that opens the entire world to massively more capacity than we have right now. That's why Google, Samsung, and Amazon are all, or Microsoft and Google. It's Google, Amazon, and Microsoft are the three. Microsoft Azure, those are the three large cloud storage companies. That's why they're all partners with Theta. They know it's going to decentral. And the interesting thing next year, as the crypto rules change, Trump has already, there's already been leaks that companies domiciled in the United States won't have to pay taxes on your crypto gains. Woo! Where's Theta domiciled? In San Francisco, California. Theta Labs. Can you imagine? No tax on cryptos. It's the only way. If the Trump administration, the new administration, if America wants everything, all cryptos come back to America, because it kind of wasn't America at the beginning, but if they want everything to come back to America, do that, and voila. Every company on the planet is going to want to be domiciled in the United States, every crypto company. So, other than a lot of the criminal ones, which can stay in the Maldives or in the Panama paper crap and all that. So yeah, Theta T-Fuel at 6 cents. Give me a break. It was at 60. So 10x just to get back to its all-time high. Theta, I think you need like a 9x, 8x to get back to the 7x, 6x. So yeah, I think T-Fuel's the call. Not saying Theta's not going to explode higher. It will. And, it's kind of like who's going to be bidding on it. Well, the use case for Theta is decentralized cloud storage. People, are going to want that. The AI computation, sharing NVIDIA drives to run the large language models for AI. It's massive. It's so much bigger than a market cap of, $5 5 million. Wait, what is it? No, 430 million. What is the Bitcoin market cap these days? The number one cryptocurrency market cap is $1.8 trillion. So yeah, Theta has a long, long way to go. I'm real excited about it, as you guys know if you followed my work. Anyway, interesting. Trump's inauguration on MLK Day is appropriate. That gives us, I believe it is a 4-day weekend. Because it is on the 20th, and then there's another vacation day, bank for 2025, bank holidays. And I'll tell you why this is important. Yep, Monday is President's Day. So we have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4 days of bank holidays, because the banks aren't open on Inauguration Day. And it's Monday is President's Day, and MLK Day is the 20th. Yep, that's a 4-day weekend. Remember the FDIC meeting a couple years back, they said we want to shut down the banks on a 3-day, hopefully a 3-day weekend. Hey, how's a 4-day weekend? And oh, by the way, great for the Biden administration, because they got their little flunkies everywhere to give Trump the biggest turd they can possibly lay. They're already spending more money than they have to spend. They're trying to lay a dump right on the new president. I would not be surprised at all to see the banks shut down for that weekend and rejigger and try to start again. Who knows? So that gives us another time frame in that area. We'll see, right? We'll see. Who knows? Anyway, that's what I got for you. Again, private road members, go check out the... and by the way, you can get Judy Shelton's book, Good as Gold, How to Unleash the Power of Sound Money. Go buy that book. It's on audiobook too. I just bought it, and I've gotten in like a couple pages in after the Andy Scheckman video or discussion. First of all, read that discussion. Listen to that discussion with Andy Scheckman on YouTube. Miles Franklin, Little by Little with Andy Scheckman, and you'll be blown away. Then listen to my analysis of it, how it overlaps with the Ruda analysis, and the things I think can't happen unless the system falls away. And that might be the reason that Trump has suggested the current Treasury Secretary is a George Soros guy. Maybe he thinks the system's going to fall apart very early on, or maybe even before he gets in. So you might as well have one of the king henchmen of the bad guys running the show at that time. Again, all speculation. This is roadtoruder.com, not investing advice. You want more information, go to roadtoruder.com. And currently, with every private road subscription, we're giving away 5 Theta, 50 T fuel, and 500 T drop, loaded on paper wallet, mailed to your front door. You don't even have to know about cryptos to get this into your pocket. All right, this is Bix Weir. I'll talk to you.